MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Chris Sale gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Stepping up to the plate, Ivan Jimenez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. One out, nobody on. Ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bogarts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Torres gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and grounds it to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So digging in now, Brandon Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. And that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 6, first baseman.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 7, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Moreland is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 3 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out. At the plate, Greg Bird.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Ivan Jimenez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bird near the first base bag. He's got it one away.
The second baseman, number 15.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Bases are empty, one man out. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scored.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ronald Torreyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hicks at second, Stanton at first, 2 out in the inning. Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off the fourth for the Red Sox, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Center fielder, Jackie
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second home run of the series, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We're through 4, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in, Greg Bird. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
From the stretch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the third base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Ivan Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's off the green monster. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Mookie Betts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1. He opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Tommy Lane takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 90, Tommy Lane.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He's there to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Ready now, Greg Bird. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Ivan Jimenez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-0 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reyes has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted in the air to center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swihart stands at second with 2 gone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. behind 0-2 now. Barnes, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Bogarts is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound.
up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
How about it?
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They still lead it 6-3. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
One and one, here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No balls and one strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Pedroia is off at first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Nothing doing for Boston. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 33,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Miguel Andujar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Kelly has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
now batting, designated hitter, Ivan.
Next for New York, Ivan Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 41.
David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well foul.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Aaron Hicks is on deck. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And there's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 8-3.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Changeup in for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 3. Tommy Kingley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Tommy Kingley.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. Right? They've started out nicely right here. They've got 2 runners on. They're down 4. If Grand Slam is still in play, let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. This one's down to third. Drury has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight 8-4 tonight. New York have taken a 2-1 series lead. Luis Severino takes home the win. Chris Sale struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.